You're in the market, you're looking for a chaff cutter, we've got one for you. So this is multifunctional. As you can see, I'm covered in dust. This is dust from this particular mill. So this can mill grains, and it can also do chaff cutting for fodder. So this is a 2-in-1. We're going to take you through the machine and maybe show you how it works and some maintenance practices, so watch up to the end. And also make sure that you watch out for a coupon code to get a discount on it. So this is a multifunctional chaff cutter. So this can do chaff, as you've seen, it can do chaff cutting over there through this part. Usually goes in through this part. And it can also do milling of flour, or it can grind flour, mostly grind dry substances, for example, maize into powder form. So that is done through here. So usually has these blocking sheets, whereby if you're doing one action, for example, if you're doing flour, you're milling flour, you'll open this particular part and let the maize to flow in through that particular part. And maybe when you're doing the chaffing, when you're doing the chaff cutting, you'll open this particular sieve, and when you're using the milling part, you block this part using a sheet, a blocking sheet over there. Also, when you're doing the chaff, you can block this part so that the chaff doesn't come out through that part, and the flour comes out through that part. This particular multifunctional chaff cutter, you can use an engine. So this is a petrol engine, or you can use a motor, such kind of a motor over there. So you can use a motor, or you can use an engine. So that is used to drive this particular chaff cutter. If you'd want now to do the maize flour, which I want to do a demo on, here's what you do. You open this part over here. Open this part. You have to have two people so that they can be able to help. So you remove this particular bar like that, and then we'll be able to remove this part like this. So with this, you can be able to see the blades that usually are able to crush the grains. These ones are able to crush those grains completely. And you replace it with sieves. So this is to, when you're grinding the grains, this one will let loose the small ones only. Will let loose only the small grains. And this will let out the medium ones. This one will let out the bigger chunks of it. So for example, you are doing something like maize combs. So if you're doing maize combs, it's easier to do such kind. So you can put in a sieve like this. So just slide it in, guide it through, maybe using this particular hand. And maybe when it's almost ready, you push it like that. So when you want to do now the maize combs, you start with this. After what you collect down here, you will exchange the sieve to this other one so that you can make them a little bit finer. And then after that, if you want to make them really, really fine, use this particular sieve. So guys, we don't need this part. So this is the part that we are using the chaff cutter. We don't need this part. We are going to block this part so that the maize that you're going to put inside there, it doesn't come out through this part. So there are some plates that usually come for that purpose. So these here, you can put this one here and lock it into place like that. So guys, let's talk specification. So first, the model of this machine is GTLCC-500. So they come in different models, but this particular design mostly you see it with a -500 in most cases. So this machine is able to do 200 to 400 kilograms per hour, and it has a power rating of 3 to 7.5 horsepower. So it can use petrol or electric, so depending on the engine or the motor, you can match it to that horsepower. And it's a 2-in-1 function, meaning that it can do chaff and it can be able to do fodder cutting for you. So this is perfect for animal feeds. I've told you guys to stay tuned because we are going to use this into something else with another machine, and I'm going to show you. So stay tuned up to the end or watch the next video. Kindly subscribe. So guys, you've seen how that machine works. It's quite perfect. Something else maybe I'll tell you is that be sure to have the right clothes. As you can see, I have at least an overall, but I didn't know that it's going to be this messy. But it's just like your normal kisiagi. You're going to look like this after the end of the work. So this is how it can operate. So you can use an electric motor if you want to, or you can use an engine. So easy to operate as that. So guys, as we wind up on this machine, we usually like to tell you some maintenance practices that you should have on this particular machine. So the first is the oiling of the bits, maybe the oiling of the, the revolving parts, the bearing. You should always oil them. And then it's cleaning. Cleaning will make your machine last longer. And cleaning involves maybe doing something like either pressure washing or maybe blowing it off so that it doesn't have that, doesn't accumulate all that dust in it. So general cleaning and wiping of the machine will make your machine last longer. So guys, something else that you should always know is that this machine, you should always make sure that these nuts are always tight, because if they ever come loose when it's doing its thing, it will grind a metallic part and this will destroy your whole machine. So always make sure that every now and then you are able to check, see if these parts are tight, if all these nuts are tight and there isn't any loose parts in it all the time. Make sure that you try and check that. So guys, that's it for this multifunctional machine. Kindly consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on the next video. We do videos on agricultural machines like this, so make sure you don't miss out, and always subscribe so that you can stay tuned. See you in the next one.